Alright, welcome back. Next one up is this 2011 Odyssey. Somebody either backed into it or bumped this, and they got an insurance payment for this job here. They'll be replacing the bumper and painting it. That's about it back here. And with that money, they also want to pay for the front end. And they hit something like a 2x4 or something on the interstate. Came up, hit the bumper here, and actually went through the grill somewhere. I can't really tell where it went through. It may have broken something and just sprung back, but something hit the condenser. So we're going to be putting a grill base, a grill trim, chrome across the top, and there's a piece that goes through here with chrome. We're replacing basically the whole entire grill assembly and the emblem, bumper cover, and the condenser. So I'm going to go ahead and get the front bumper off. Just have that off and out of the way, do the condenser job, have that finished, and I'm going to go ahead and take the rear bumper off now too. Then all I'll have left to do is fit the bumpers. Once I know they fit, I'll scuff them and paint them, put the grill together, and I'll recharge the AC before I put all the bumpers back on, or at least the front bumper, in case something's leaking. I can have access to that. I'm going to go ahead and get the rear bumper off, and I'll be back to show you that one. Alright, both bumpers are installed. You can see the damage to the condenser now. The radiator did get bowed just a little, you can see if you look across it. But they're not wanting to do anything about that right now anyway, so I'm just going to do the AC. Grill and the bumper back here. That bumper is Kappa certified, aftermarket. This one was advertised to be, but it came in without the Kappa seal on it. But the surface is nice and slick, and it fits really well, so I'm just gonna keep it and use it. Not gonna worry about trying to fight it. I had trouble finding some of these online and had to wait a couple weeks for something to come up that was able to get shipped, just regular FedEx. But it finally came, and need to pull these off. I'm gonna paint these first. That way I can get the AC work done while the paint's drying. And then as soon as I get all the AC and all repaired, I'll be able to put the bumpers right back on. They'll be dry, ready to go, and I can just put the grill in. Be done. Okay, we're nearly ready to paint here. Got the front bumper on this fold-out stand just because I don't have two of the bumper racks like that over there. But I've got it just hooked on the top here, and I've got some zip ties through the holes here to hold it, keep it from tilting back this way, just to hold it up like the position on the car. Got a few cut throughs where there were some slight scratches in it from shipping. I'm going to put adhesion promoter on those spots. There's one there. I'm actually going to add adhesion promoter to this front end, the whole front face of the bumper there, just make sure it sticks. Rear bumpers on the panel stand. Got the extension bars in it to get out to this area. I don't have enough length out to the main tube here. I added some supports to the end just to hold this from moving so much. It's not really sturdy. I've just got it propped up in there. So as I spray, it'll keep this from shaking so much. And I've got these vice grips in here to space this off from the hook here so that it's not protruding out past the face of the bumper there. Same thing over here. I want to get some extension arms that actually attach to these rods, but I just haven't bought any yet. It's kind of rare that I need them, but when I do, I'd like to have them. Anyway, I'm going to do one more wipe down. I've done water-based wax and grease remover on these just because the other type is sort of dissolving the primer. So if I use that after I've sanded it, then it's going to start refining my scratches. And I've had issue last year on another bumper that came back and was starting to peel, and I think that's what happened on it. I didn't film that just because I just sprayed him a new bumper and put it on the car. What any point in trying to strip that bumper? It was only about $80. So from now on these aftermarket bumpers, especially on the front that's going to get the impact with bugs and rocks, I'm going to put a adhesion promoter up the front of it. You've got to put it on those cut throughs anyway, but I'm just going to miss the whole front of it that's going to get any sort of impact. And I'm going to also add flex additive to the clear coat, actually to the sealer and the clear. That way if this gets impacted any other time, it won't just shatter the paint and or crack it anywhere and have to be sanded through. I could just do a minor repair on it to save myself some time later if this thing comes back. See you in a minute for the paint. Alright, this is what I'm using on these bumpers for the adhesion promoter on the cut throughs. I've already done the rear bumper, but I'm gonna go ahead and tack the front one off now. Shoot the spots I need to get, and then go over the front, just that front leading edge of the whole thing with this. Just give it a light coat. Let that flash for about 5 or 10 minutes, and I'll be mixing the sealer while it flashes. So when I get the sealer mixed up, I'll be ready to shoot it. There's one little spot on that far right corner back there I need to sand a little smoother. I'll be right back to finish this up. Alright, that wasn't a big deal. It's just the very back edge of the bumper looked like it may have been bumped into something while the primer was still wet. Finish this up and we'll be ready for sealer in a minute. Alright, I'm going to mix the sealer up. I'll be back for that in a second. Now we got to tack the overspray off this. I'm going to let the overspray clear first from the rear one, then I'll do this, be back for color. Alright, we're going to give that about 20 to 30 minutes and put the color on it. Alright, I'm back on the rear bumper since I sealed it first. You give it 2 coats. I may go back and forth from one bumper to the other. That'll speed it up. But I'll start here anyway. Give this a good coat, move it back over there, pull the front bumper over in this place, do a coat, do it one more time after that, then put drop coats on it. That should be good. All right, I'm going back to the rear bumper. I'm back for the clear. Okay, I'm ready to clear the rear and the front, but I'm going to go ahead and do the rear first. I may spray it and come back with the second coat right after it. Just depends on how it looks and how slow I am getting it on there and having to add some more to the mix. Because I don't want this to sit here too long and the second coat not flow right. But I'm going to try to go back and forth just to save some time. We'll go ahead and tack it off and I'll be back to spray. Try to go back and forth as quick as I can. I gotta mix a little more for the front, and I'll be back when I'm done. Here's a quick look off the gun. I'm gonna let this sit here overnight. I've got this flex additive in it that's gonna make it take a little longer to cure. Once I get this bumper built up with the grills in it, I'll get it on the car. I still got to do the AC work. Got the condenser in it, but I just need to recharge it and make sure it's all working right. I've got to move these out and get the M5 over here to start the paint job on the doors and fenders on it. So these are going to go over there as soon as I get the car backed out. I'm going to let them sit there for a few more minutes to finish tacking up where they can't get any dust collected in them, and I'll be back once I got it mounted on the car and show you the finished product. Here's a quick walk around now that it's put together. Finished it up late last night, and it was pitch black dark out here. Color's just a hair light, but they really didn't want to blend. So that's that. Got the AC working, everything looks good. Coming to pick it up soon. See you on the next one.